Mr. Daniels,
Yes.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yeah, I brought my case because I'm trying to file child support on myself to make sure that my child is getting the benefits that it needs, because the mother doesn't seem to be taking care of the responsibilities.
I mean, obviously not. She didn't even have the audacity to show up for court today. And I see that you did send her notice of that.
I did.
Okay.
In a shocking courtroom twist, Mr. Daniels steps forward, not to dodge child support, but to demand it be enforced on himself. Why? Because the child's mother, who didn't even bother to appear in court, has refused to take responsibility. His words hit hard. She didn't even have the decency to show up. You can hear the disappointment in his voice, the pain in his eyes, and above all, the fierce love he has for his child. But this is just the beginning. What pushed him to make such a powerful move? Keep watching.
I see that you did send her notice of that.
I did.
Okay. It's very different when people come in and, well, guys in particular, come in to put themselves on child support. Like, what's the backstory between you and mom? Have y'all ever been married?
I tried to get married. I tried to do everything right.
Okay.
She chose to be out in the streets, so I'm just trying to.
What do you mean by chose to be out in the streets?
Chose to be being somewhere other than the house.
Okay.
So, yeah.
She party a lot.
The judge presses, further, asking if he and the child's mother were ever married. Mr. Daniels' response is quiet but devastating. I tried to do everything right, he says, his voice heavy with regret. But she chose the streets over stability. He explains that she prioritized parties over parenting, disappearing when their child needed her most. His words carry the weight of a man who tried to build a family, only to watch it fall apart. What kind of mother walks away? The courtroom is about to find out.
Chose to be being somewhere other than the house.
Okay.
So, yeah.
She party a lot, do all those things.
Well, I don't know where she's at, so I don't know what she does.
Do you communicate with her at all?
When it comes to money,
Okay.
yeah, so that's why
You have a son or a daughter?
I have a son.
Do you get to see your son?
On the weekends, but it's rare. We have a lot of conflict going on. Again, she's not here, so this is why I'm bringing this to court.
Okay.
The heartbreak only deepens. He admits he barely sees his son, weekends if at all. It's rare. The mother, he says, only reaches out when money is involved. There's no co-parenting, just constant conflict. And yet, he keeps showing up, fighting not out of spite, but for the future of his little boy. How does a father keep holding on when his child is slowly slipping away? His struggle is raw, relentless, and far from over. And just when you think he's given all he can, wait until you hear what he sacrifices next.
We have a lot of conflict going on. Again, she's not here, so this is why I'm bringing this to court.
Okay, so you do understand how child support works, right? It's based on a calculation based on the amount of money that you make.
I'm third string, so I don't make that much.
What does that mean, your third string?
I'm not making a lot of money right now in the arena football league that I play in. So I'm trying to come to court because I want my child taken care of, but I can't take a major hit.
I'm not a superstar, he says. I'm third string in the arena football league. He's barely scraping by, living paycheck to paycheck. Yet here he is, standing in court, doing what many won't, taking full financial responsibility for his child. He's scared of losing too much, of not even being able to take care of himself. But that fear doesn't stop him. Why does a man with so little still give so much? The judge is about to lay down the numbers, and the stakes are about to skyrocket.
I'm trying to come to court because I want my child taken care of, but I can't take a major hit because I have to take care of myself as well.
Okay. So it's based on the calculation. So whatever amount of money that you make, that's what your child support is going to be set at. No matter if you were third string, first string, second string, I don't know how many strings it go up to. It's based on your calculation. Okay. So how much money do you make a year?
Around 67.
Okay. And you only have one child?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
The judge doesn't let up. It doesn't matter if you're third string or first, she says firmly. Support is based on income. He quietly reveals he makes $67,000 a year, with only one child to support. The courtroom grows tense. He's doing everything he can just to stay afloat, caught in the brutal tug-of-war between financial survival and being a present father. This isn't about excuses. It's about hard realities. Will the numbers break him, or will the system finally give him a break? The verdict is coming, and everything hangs in the balance.
You only have one child?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So, 67,000. Well, let me ask you this. Who pays health insurance?
I pay it.
Okay. How much is your health insurance?
Around 120.
120. Okay. And let me see. You turned in some documents here. Looks like your health insurance is actually 130. 130. You're shorting yourself $10 because the health insurance amount, I mean, she's not here obviously to dispute it or whatnot, but you get a credit for carrying the child on your health insurance.
Okay.
Okay.
The judge notices something unusual. He claimed $120 for health insurance, but the documents show $130. You shorted yourself $10, she points out. His quiet reply says it all, even when it hurts. This father minimizes his own expenses, not out of carelessness, but maybe because sacrifice has become second nature. Maybe he just wants to make sure his son is taken care of. But now, the moment of truth arrives. The judge begins calculating the exact support amount, and it's more than he expected. How much will he be ordered to pay? The final numbers are,
I mean, she's not here obviously to dispute it or whatnot, but you get a credit for carrying the child on your health insurance.
Okay.
Okay. So, based on that, giving you credit for the health insurance, your gross comes out to $5,470. Your net of that after taxes come out is $4,357.28 for a child support amount of $871.46. Okay?
Okay.
after crunching the numbers, the judge delivers the final amount, $871.46. Then, unexpectedly, she asks, "Are you single?" The room shifts. He hesitates, caught off guard. "Well, no." The judge smiles. Good. Nothing else to address here. For a brief moment, the tension breaks, but it doesn't last. This case isn't over, and what he says next leaves even the judge speechless. You're not ready for the next twist.
For a child support amount of $871.46. Okay?
Okay.
You have any other questions about that?
Are you single?
Well, no.
Okay,
But I don't think that has anything to do with why you're here.
Oh, well, I don't have a good baby mother.
So you want to make me a baby mama?
No.
That's what you're telling me?
No, I wasn't trying to make you a baby mother. I was just seeing if you were available for help.
Well, I'm available for my next case. So if there's nothing further, you are dismissed.
All right, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
In a completely unexpected finale, he jokes, "I don't have a good baby mother." Without missing a beat, the judge fires back, "So you want to make me a baby mother?" The courtroom erupts. Laughter, gasps, pure disbelief. "I wasn't trying to," he stammers, but she cuts him off with a smirk. "Well, I'm available for my next case." With that, she bangs the gavel. Case closed, but the tension still lingers. What began as a father's desperate plea ended with a twist no one saw coming. If this courtroom drama had you hooked, like, comment, and subscribe, you won't want to miss what comes next.